Good morning, everybody. Okay, so this is going to be your tutorial on how to navigate through Discord. Discord is only confusing for the very first few times you use it, but once you get the general idea, then it lets you be free to explore without being afraid that you'll get lost somewhere along the way and can't find your way back. Okay, so here we see at the top, Tiger Trends room, okay? And that's obviously my Discord. And you can see me right there at the very top with my captain's hat. So that's how we know right there that we are in Tiger's Trend. If you scroll down a little bit here and we click on the U for uptrend, then it takes us to a totally different room. And we can look at all the rooms that are available here. The welcome, meet a trendian, help and support, general chat. Let's click on general chat and we can see that when it's bolded like that, there's new messages that we haven't seen, okay? So let's click on general chat and there is Remy talking. Hi, Remy. So we can scroll and we can see Jeff talking about the staking that we have, the option to stake right now. Definitely check that out. And then we can go back, okay? So how do we go back? Well, you can either slide like that to the left, or if you see to the top left, I have notifications. That's an easy way for me to just click on it and see where my notifications are. If I go up, I can see Bluefin is talking to me, and I can see Adelani is talking to me. Those are private DMs, okay? So let's go back into our little list here, and so we know that we were on uptrend. Let's go back. The far left column right here is all of the channels that you've been invited to, okay? Or rooms, or servers is a better name. So when you join a new server, then it's all going to be listed here. You can see I have a bunch of servers that I am a part of, and it's nice because, look, you can see, oh, there I have a notification in that particular server. I would click on that. Let's just click now. And then I'd look to see where the notification, you can see I haven't been here for a while. If you don't see where the notification is, that means that you're currently in that room. So all you have to do is slide over and then you can see, this is everybody talking about silver and gold. This is the particular room that is. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll back up here and go back to Tiger Trend. Now I have another DM. It's been happening all morning long, getting lots of DMs. It's good because there's a lot of excitement about gamma and beta and everything, so I love it. But it's best if we're all on the same page. So here we go, back to general chit chat, and we can see that people have been talking in here. We see Jean Young, Bluefin, Natik, let's see, Adelaide, Abdul Qudus. Okay, so now let's say, well, I don't want to be in there. I want to go to where my gamma lecture hall is. Okay, now I can see, oh, it's bolded. That means that somebody's talking in there. So I click on gamma lecture hall, or if they're not talking, they've been talking since I've been away. And you can see right there, that red line, new messages, means I haven't read anything below that line, okay? So then I would now you can see they're talking in there, okay? And then you think, oh, okay, well, I'm caught up on the gamma lecture hall. Now I want to see what else I'm missing. Scroll over, look for another room. So I'm not going to go into these rooms here because staff lounge is private, tutor training is private, all of these are private, okay? Another thing, so we can always, if you are not a student, then you're going to see limited classes or rooms on this side, okay? You're going to see general chit chat, the uptrend announcements, quality members to follow, and you're probably only going to see down to about here, okay? We had this drop your trend post, but we don't do that anymore because we were asked not to do that. We don't want to make it seem like people are obligated to upvote posts. So we don't drop any URLs for posts in the Discord server. That's not allowed. If anybody sees you doing it, they'll delete it and just ask you to stop doing it. You won't get in trouble, but, well, if you will, if you keep doing it. So, okay. Now you can see here, this general hangout. I'm just, the voice channel, I'm just going to go in there. There's nobody in there now. You can see that because you don't see anybody in there. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. So let's click there. Oh, okay, and then we just click connect to voice. So once you connect to voice, now I'm in there and I'm talking. Nobody's in there with me, so nobody can hear me. When I'm finished talking in here, okay, now just so you know, let's go back. And I didn't want to do that. Let's see, switch channels. That's when you can do, my little guy right there is in the way. Stop. Let's click back. Okay, so now let's move him out of the way. And now you can see right there, I'm there in the general hangout talking to nobody, but you can see up top, voice connected, I'm in there. And then let's say I want to leave now, okay? Before I leave, you can stay connected to the voice and then you can go into another channel to talk. Okay, so my voice is still being broadcast everywhere once I'm connected, and then I can go into general chit chat, or I can go into the text channel for the show if I wanted to. So you'll see that when you have like the Trend Talk Show, you have the voice channel there that you can be a part of in the voice. So let's do that. Let's click out of here. Let's go back into General Hangout. Down at the bottom, you can see where to close out. So I'm going to X out. Now I'm not there anymore. Now let's go to the voice channel for the Trend Talk Show. I'm going to click on it, connect to voice. Now I'm in there, but I can't see any text again, right? So then I want to, I do it again. Click down on the left arrow on the very bottom of the screen. And let's move this little guy out of the way. And now I would go into the text channel for the show. So nobody's in there again right now, but they were in here and they were talking. If we were in a show, this is where we would follow the text, and you can see at the top that I'm connected to the audio. Okay? It probably makes more sense when we actually have an opportunity to practice this, but just so you know how to navigate when I tell you what to do and where to go and how to go into the right text channel, you'll know. Now, since we're done with this, we can click back in there. I just clicked on my name in the voice channel, and I'm going to X out. Okay, so now we're done with that. Now you could stay in the text channel for the show if you like, and just type in there. And you just type right here at the bottom, the normal way that you would. Hi. I'm not going to send that, or else people will come checking it out to see what's going on in here. But okay, so let's see what else. So if I have a DM, right? Because you want to be able to know once you open up a DM, how do you get back to where you were before? So there we have the 3 DMs. The way that you understand where the DMs are is that little up at the top left, the message icon. Click on it and it will open up all your DMs. Now you can see you're no longer seeing what the room, right? So if you think, oh my goodness, now I'm in a DM with somebody, you can click on a DM, anyone that you like, but I don't know how to get back to the room. It's very simple. This column is showing all of your direct messages. So you can see at the top, it says direct messages or DM. And on the left-hand side is where you would be for selecting the channel. So if you're in DM, you're talking to somebody, so I'll click on GinaBot because GinaBot is just a bot that notifies me of things. Okay, so you can see here, pretend this is an actual private message between me and GinaBot. Okay, so now I think, okay, how do I get back to the room? You're going to go back here to your channels. You're going to click on Tiger Trend. And I can see now that somebody has messaged me. That's why I have a notification. But if you look, you can see it's in Staff Lounge. And since that's private, I'm not going to do that for the room. But we'll go back to a public room here. And and you can see Hazem's little private room. When he does, before I had my wonderful intern, his smile, Hazem would always do some fun things for me with bots and stuff. So we created a room for him. But we'll go back to general chit chat. And there you go. That's how simple it is. So it's just learning how to go back and forth. Once you understand that principle, then you can find anything. You find your DMs up top here, at the very top above the little line above my head. And then you find, once you click on those things, you can find in the secondary channel here the rooms that you could go into, voice, rooms that you can go into, text, anything. And so when I say, okay, go into the gamma lecture hall, there it is, right there. And the beta lecture hall, there it is, right there. Assets, that's where we hold all of our badges. Assignments, that's where you'll find your assignments. The banquet hall is where we usually have, a separate room just for our celebrations. All of these different things, then we can see them, all right? So I think it's clear for you guys. This is also going to be made into a text file, but that will take some time to create. So if you don't, if you haven't watched this, don't worry about it. If this is too much data, I'm going to compress it into a very small file so that it shouldn't be too much. Hopefully that's enough for you. Any questions, reach out to your tutors. If they can't answer you, then they will come to me and then I'll see what I can do to help you. But reach out to them first. That's your first family right there, okay? So questions, go to your tutors first. They have a private group DM with you where they can explain everything to all of the people in your group DM. If you have issues beyond that, then they will probably come to me and ask, and then I'll ask them to explain it to you. If it's a problem that everybody's having, I'll explain it in a big video this way. The reason why I'm doing a video now is because it allows me to get the message out to everybody. I've been getting DMs all morning with the same question, and so I want to make sure I can answer everybody's question all at once, because if I have to make you wait while I'm answering other DMs, then it just makes the time go by a lot, slower. So I'm trying to do this for you guys all at once so that you can understand right away. Hopefully it helps. If not, you know where to find me. Okay. Bye.